Welcome to Dr. P.C. Verma Economist YouTube class. In this class, we will learn how to calculate national income. National income accounting is most important subject in any competitive examination, in your honors and post-graduation, everywhere in macroeconomics, understanding macroeconomics. National income accounting plays important role. So under national income accounting, we will start from two-sector economy. Two-sector economy, first of all, what is economy? Economy means a place where economic activities are performed. Economy means a place where economic activities are performed. National income accounting starts from the definition of economy. Economy is a place where economic activities are performed. Economic activities are those activities for which we pay some money to get it. Free commodities are not known as economic commodities. Economic commodities and services are those services, those commodities which are sold in the market at certain price. So when we talk about national income, we take the economy as two-sector economy. Two-sector means number one, household sector, and number two, business sector. There will be transactions between household sector and business sector. Household sectors are supplier of factors of production, and domestic in the domestic sector, the household sector, factors of production are supplied by household sector, and this is demanded by business sector. Business sector. Business sector will pay for that. Business sector will receive labor and pay wages. Business sector will receive capital services and pay interest. Business sector will utilize properties, land, building of any person, proprietor, and they will pay property owner rent or any type of payment, proprietor's income. And finally, entrepreneur, investors, risk takers, who are the organizing all productive activities and get the result, so they are rewarded profit. Profit is very vague term. It is called corporate profit. It is called corporate profit, and corporate profit is most important element in capitalistic economy. Corporate profit is divided into two parts: dividend and undistributed profit. Dividend and undistributed profit. So look here. This is household sector, and this is business sector, and this is flow of national income, So there is a curve like this, curve like this, curve like this, curve like this, curve like this. Suppose this is labor services, capital services, property services, entrepreneurial services. L means labor, C means capital, P means property, E means entrepreneur. So this is called labor services. सब आदमी बनाइए labor services. This is called capital services. This is called property services. This is called entrepreneurial services. This will flow from this point, this point, this point, this point, and from left to it will reach to the right and received by business sector. Business sector will return wages and salary. Wages and salary. Business sector will return interest payment. This is a type of rent that is proprietors income. And entrepreneurial service will receive business sector. This is known as dividend. So this national income is the basis of analysis of national income accounting, and this diagram must be used in any answer written related to national income accounting. This is fundamental thing, and look here, from here there is another line known as depreciation. Dividend, and this is undistributed profit. And this may be called company saving. National income, and if we take this like this, This is basis of national income accounting related to two-sector economy. Two-sector economy. So what we find out that national income is generated by economic activity, generated by economic activity, generated by economic activity, and business sector will receive factor services. What are factor services? Factor services are labor service, capital service, property service, entrepreneur service. These services are utilized and firm will receive these services, and these services will be utilized for the production of goods and services. So production goods and services. Business sector will supply goods and services, and selling operation will start, and here income, this comes to this known as income. Income is divided into two parts, S and C. S and C. C means consumption. S means saving. When saving will flow to this channel and reach to the business sector, this is not saving, this becomes investment. So, in the economy, what we see that saving will flow from household sector to business sector, and this will be received by business sector will produce goods and services, and selling operation starts. In household sector, when income is received, which is equal to C plus S. So S is equal to Y minus C, and C is equal to Y minus S. C is equal to Y minus S, and S is equal to Y minus I. This saving will turn into investment, and consumption means buying operation. Buying operations. So in the concept of national income, first of all, we take all these terms for the purpose of national income accounting, that is known as GNP, NNP, GDP, NDP, per capita income, per capita income. All these concepts are based upon this national income accounting, which you see on the board, flow chart of national income accounting. And what we find out that GNP, NNP, GDP, NDP, per capita income, and depreciation. These factors are utilized. Let us take this notice that income is always equal to product, is always equal to expenditure. So income is equal to product is equal to expenditure. Therefore, gross national income is gross national product, is gross national expenditure. One man's income is another man's expenditure. So in the whole economy, if expenditure is added, it will be equal to the income. It will be equal to income. And therefore, what we find out that in the economy, so G stands for gross. G stands for gross. And N stands for net. This is always first term. First term, gross, is found everywhere. First term, net will be found everywhere. And then D stands for domestic. D stands for domestic. So when we write gross national product, gross national product, then this will be written as GNP. When we write gross domestic product, this will be equal to GDP. We remove G and write N. It means NNP. NNP means net national product. Net national product. NDP means net domestic product. Net domestic product. Net domestic product. PCI, per capita income. Per capita income. So if we find that these terms are most important terms which will be used in the examination hall, and there is very high marks fetching this topic once you understand things. In this part, there is a term dividend and undistributed profit. There is a part dividend plus undistributed dividend plus undistributed profit. This is equal to corporate profit. So this term and this term has a relationship that these two terms will be equated to get corporate profit. Again, there is a term company saving. This is substitute term for undistributed profit. So we can write here also dividend plus dividend plus company saving. Dividend plus company saving is equal to corporate profit. Corporate profit. Dividend plus company saving will be known as corporate profit. Dividend plus company saving added together, this will be equal to corporate profit. Another term is also important here. This is investment. This investment is net investment. This investment is net investment. So I is net investment. I is net investment. And GI means gross investment. GI means gross investment. GI means gross investment, which means investment plus depreciation. Investment plus depreciation. So depreciation term is also important. When we add depreciation term to investment value change from net investment to gross investment. So these are very important concepts to learn national income. When we talk about depreciation, what is depreciation? Depreciation fund is created so that when machinery is outdated, when machinery become old, it will be replaced by a new machinery. And for that, some fund is created right from the starting days. When the new machine is installed, there is an account in the bank known as depreciation fund. And every year, that company will deposit some amount, calculated amount, in that fund. So that after 15 years, when machine becomes outdated, machine due to wear and tear is now not usable, then you will sell it to the kabadi. Old commodities are taken by kabadi. Kabadi will give you some money and withdraw from the depreciation fund, and then you will be in a position to buy a new machine. If this process is perfectly followed, then there will be no problem of worn out of the machinery. There will be no problem of depreciation in the account, and therefore it is essential to know that depreciation means capital. Depreciation means capital replacement. Capital replacement allowance. The term depreciation is also known as capital replacement allowance. Capital replacement allowance. Capital replacement allowance. That if your machinery is old, you replace that machinery by a fund created by you when machine was installed. Similarly, there is an account opened in the bank known as depreciation fund account, because when machine will run, there will be depreciation, there will be wear and tear, and you will repair it. But a time will come then machinery is not repairable. You cannot repair that. You have to replace it by a new machinery. Therefore, this capital replacement allowance is most essential part of continuous development of capitalist economy. And capitalists are very much interested that their old machinery will be replaced by a new machinery. And for that they have made a provision in depositing in the depreciation fund account. And thereby we find that whole two-sector economy, national income will be calculated when you will have data related to all these activities, and we will just examine it, that how to get GDP, how to get GNP, how to get per capita income, that we will see just now. How to derive GNP from NNP. We all know that GNP is total and NNP is net. Total and net. So first take net national product. Net national product, that is NNP. NNP is equal to first term wages. First term wages and salary. Second term interest payment. Third term proprietor's income. And last term corporate profit. Suppose this is 100 unit, this is 200 unit, this is 300 unit, this is 450 units. Then how many units will be net national product? Calculate yourself.
1,000.
How much? 1,050. This is imaginary example to clarify the concept. 100 plus 200 plus 300 plus 450 is equal to how much?
1050.
1050. This may be any data which is given to you if you have to calculate it. And therefore, net national income, net national product NNP will be calculated by this. Suppose we have that data given depreciation is equal to, suppose, 50. Depreciation is equal to 50. Then you have to find out gross national product, that is called GNP. That is called GNP. GNP plus depreciation. GNP plus depreciation is equal to NNP plus depreciation equal to GNP. So from NNP we have to calculate GNP. What is the value of GNP? GNP will be equal to
NNP plus depreciation. 1050 plus 50.
1050 plus 50, it means 1100. So GNP is 1100. One thing is very important to notice, that when there is no sign, sometimes there is no sign on GNP and NNP, that is known as market price. Sign is given, it's all right. If sign is given, then here a small letter MP, and here also a small letter MP, here a small letter MP, here a small letter MP. MP means at market price. At market price. So in short, it is always written. That MP. In a starting period, I had not written MP, so that conception must be formed first. Conception must be formed. And once you know all these things, then it is GNP means GNP at market price. When you call it, you will speak GNP at भी गायब रहेगा, लेकिन at market price, क्योंकि उसके नीचे जो लिखाता है उसको सबस्क्रिप्ट कहते हैं. ऊपर लिखाता है तो इंडिसेस या इंडेक्स या पावर कहते हैं, है ना. राइट साइड में ऊपर लिखिएगा तो क्या हो जाएगा? पावर हो जाएगा, सारा खेले बदल जाएगा. और लेकिन जड़ में लिखिएगा तो वो कहलाएगा सबस्क्रिप्ट, जो उसको नोटेशन के लिए दिया जाता है. अगर मान लीजिए किसी के जी के बाएं साइड ऊपर में लिख देंगे तो उसको कहा जाएगा सुपर स्क्रिप्ट. तो मान लीजिए एक्सपोर्ट हुआ, अब इसको कैसे पता चलेगा कि इनकम जो है एक्सपोर्ट वाला है? तो टॉप पर लेफ्ट साइड में क्या लिख देंगे? ई. टर्म्स ऑफ ट्रेड बनाते हैं तो टी के लेफ्ट साइड में ई. तो ऊपर वाले को कहते हैं सुपर स्क्रिप्ट, नीचे वाले को कहते हैं सबस्क्रिप्ट, और जो बाएं साइड ऊपर में है उसको कहते हैं पावर, है ना। तो यहाँ हम लोगों का जो आया, अब हम लोग को NNP मार्केट प्राइस निकालना है। देन वी विल यूटिलाइज दिस GNP मार्केट प्राइस माइनस depreciation, it means here we will write 1100 minus depreciation is 50, so 1050 minus 1050. This will be known as NNP market price. So what we find out that market price is most important. From market price what we find out that there is calculation of NNP at market price. By adding depreciation we get NNP plus depreciation equal to GNP. This GNP is equal to market price. GNP is equal to market price, and NNP minus depreciation is equal to NNP market price is equal to GNP minus depreciation. So any data either from GNP to NNP or from NNP to GNP, both side reversal, so you can find out GNP minus depreciation equal to what? NNP. And NNP plus depreciation equal to what? GNP. So this is the beginning of national income accounting, and all competitive examination, right from IFS, IAS, IES, BPSC, and down to graduate level any examination. This chapter must be clear for you to get job. This is job oriented chapter, है ना, job oriented chapter. And market price, someone asks you that what is market price, so you will say that market price means in the calculation of national income, tax is not deducted. Indirect tax is not deducted, it is inside it. Many transfer payment is inside it. Subsidy is inside it. So these are the things we usually discuss in context of three sector. Here we have two sectors, and under two sector we have Y is equal to C plus S, Y is equal to C plus I, Y minus C is equal to S, Y minus C is equal to I. So S is equal to I. This is identity. This is identity in two sector. This is identity in two sector economy. This is identity two sector economy. Y is equal to C plus S, Y is equal to C plus I, Y minus C is equal to S. y minus c is equal to I, and therefore S is equal to I. This is called identity. Identity in two sections.